Hey guys, Lord Civic, and today we're going to be doing a review on Episode 4, Star Wars A New Hope, my personal favorite Star Wars movie. And today we are going to be reviewing the 4K Blu-ray disc. Again, as before, if you'd like to enter to win the digital copy, which will be given away this Sunday, please make sure to follow the instructions in the pinned comment below. With saying that, let's hop right in. So first, a couple of tech specs. The movie was shot on 35mm film, and then the VFX were done in VistaVision. One of the first things Disney did once they acquired the license to Star Wars was took the 2K intermediate, which George Lucas had done in the early 2000s, and I guess not upscaled it because the movie was shot in film, but brought it to 4K DI at 16-bit HDR color grade. And honestly, with this movie, the name of the game is details. Details that, if were not hard to see on the 1080p version, here they're just crystal clear. Scratches, grime, dirt, mud, buildup on C3PO or R2-D2's metal plating is crystal clear. You can see everything. Skin detail looks fantastic. You can see the subtle, like after Luke and Obi-Wan come out of the sun of Tatooine and go into his hut, you can see Luke's skin is a little red and like blushed. You can see the makeup buildup on Carrie Fisher's skin and stuff like that. Not makeup buildup, but the makeup on her face is like easy to see. You can see like the little like bumps and like, not bumps, but like as it just like goes around her skin, you can just see everything. Han Solo, everybody just looks really good. There's a subtle softness, and I could tell some DNR was used, but definitely not as much as was used in the prequels. HDR is done in a very interesting way, a very interesting way. Instead of making, let's say, everything just look punched color, they did, let's make the film look as natural as possible, but also as close to the original. And it's a very interesting way to do HDR. I can't think of another movie off the top of my mind that utilized it in this way, and it looks really good. Not to say that there's not the standout moments. First of all, the movie also has a 1000 nits. So when the Death Star fires or the planet explodes or a ship explodes, you're getting very bright, or even with the lightsabers. But with the binary sunset, it has never looked so gorgeous. The radiance of the purple and the orange. Also, during the beginning of the movie, within the first 30 minutes, I believe, during dawn, when C3PO and R2-D2 are getting like captured by the Jawas and the Sandcrawler, there's a shot where the sunsets in the dawn sky is in the background, and I saw the subtle hints of like the purple and the orange. I was just like, okay, it definitely didn't look like this before, and that's when I was like, okay, I see what they're doing HDR with the HDR. Like, it literally looked fantastic that I had to skip back twice because it just looks so good. Also, it's really subtle HDR. Like, I really like it. The Tatooine sand has different variations of color depending on where the sun is reflecting off of the desert sand, and the detailing on, like, this is why I love this movie so much. Instead of like a lot of CGI and stuff like that, a lot of props and stuff were built, so like all this detail and clarity that you're seeing still looks really good because there are props or practical effects used, and it's like, okay, we see stuff clearer, but it still looks really realistic because they were props and not like just CGI. We can see all the, I guess, fakeness and the gaminess, kind of like the prequels. Death Star is like blindingly bright, like the green. The audio is fantastic throughout. This is probably sounded the best of any, not the best of any Star Wars, but this is the best I've ever heard New Hope. Like, it literally sounds fantastic. Score sounds amazing throughout. When the binary sunset theme plays while the binary sunset, it looks so beautiful. It honestly can bring a grown man to tears. With saying that, it is not the tour de force or tour de farce of something like Rogue One, but I'd still say it's like a must buy. I'd give it an 8.8. It's way better than any of the prequels when it comes to HDR implementation. And okay, another thing, it has black levels. There's a lot of the black levels, it does really good, but this is the first one I reviewed that has black crush. I saw it 4 or 5 times, but honestly, it could have been worse. Like, it could have been much worse. And I don't think it was like Lucasfilm or Disney that did this. I think that's just the way the film was shot, so you can't really like hold them for that. But with saying that, I'd give this a solid 8.8, 8.9. Is substantially better than any of the prequels when it comes to visual and audio quality. It's not the craziness of like Rogue One, but it's still a fantastic film, and I'm really excited to review Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi within the next 2 days. With saying that, make sure if you'd like to sign up to win a digital copy, make sure to follow the description, the instruction description below. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a good day.